Yeah, I may have proved on the last video that Learning Loop works for me, but maybe you're sitting there, you're thinking, okay, it works for you, Chris, but does it work for me? I'm gonna about to show you exactly how to prove to yourself that Learning Loop works. This is the exercise. First, write down the biggest problem that you struggle with in your life behaviorally right now. So let's say that, I pretty often kind of pound 6 brownies on a Friday night because I hang out with my friends. They're big brownie guys. I want to stop eating those brownies. And so basically that's my pain. That's my big behavioral pain. And I always feel differently after I've eaten the brownies than before I eat the brownies. And so I think, well, there's a foolish version of me who's making one decision, and there's a wise version of me who wants to make a different decision next time. So let me link these two up and have them communicate with each other. I say, Dear Chris, that hasn't eaten the brownies. And I title the note, Whether to Eat the Brownie. I'm going to write two things. A, the thing that I think in the weak version of me. I'm just going to describe my experience and my reality for like a paragraph. I'm with friends. I'll change tomorrow. I won't do this next time. This is going to feel so good. I don't want to seem weird to my friends. So that's the first paragraph, and that's valid and that's true. Okay. Now, the second paragraph is what the wise version of you thinks and feels their reality. It says, When I eat brownies, I feel really terrible. It ruins my sleep. I feel terrible the next day. I feel bad about myself. Just that kind of feeling. And actually, one time, instead of eating brownies, I ate a handful of grapes. I actually felt really great that time. I felt really energetic, and I was still laughing with my friends, and we were still connecting. We were still having a good time. And I wish that I could just remember in the moments that I'm about to eat the brownie that I could instead eat the handful of grapes. And then I'm going to sleep better. I'm going to wake up the next morning. I'm going to go on a run. I'm going to feel fantastic. I wish that I could realize that. Okay, so now you have two paragraphs. You have the first paragraph, which is like what the weak version of you thinks. And then you have the second paragraph, which is what the wise version of you thinks. All you're doing in this experiment is for 1 month, every time you run across this situation, you consult your note. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2. And then you record at the end of the note. On January 14th, I tried this and it worked, it didn't work. And do that every single time that you experience this over the course of the month. And you will find whether this will actually change your behaviors, the way you think, and the way you are, because the way you are is downstream of your thoughts and your behaviors. So I guarantee that you're going to feel differently. You're going to make different decisions. And if it doesn't work, you take back your like off this video. I said it, but do the experiment. This is a learning loop. Get up, get on it, go, go.